Woke up with nobody around me. Hey, look, follow the drip, follow the drip, follow the drip, follow the drip. That's how you find me. Hey, woke up with nobody around me. Hey, look, follow the drip, follow the drip, follow the drip, follow the drip. That's how.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So I recently watched Bray Wyatt's return segment. Very emotional, y'all. Very, very, very emotional. I was very pissed off when they released him in the first place. Here's a clip of that if you guys don't believe me. WWE, I'm telling y'all, I'm really starting to lose interest in y'all. And I thought I would never say that, but this one is kind of taking the cake for me. Like, really, that I'm doing this now, but later on, I got to see evidence on why. I got to see the reason. This is, and a whole year later, we get him back. Ah, he's back! He's back! It's still amazing to me that a whole year went by. This man could have signed with any wrestling organization out there, and he just chose to come back. Now, mind you guys, I feel like if Vince would have still been in office to this day, we probably still wouldn't get Bray Wyatt. I think Bray Wyatt probably would have been done wrestling, in my opinion. Because let's be honest, I don't think AEW or Impact would have known what to do with somebody as big as Wyatt. And that's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime you think of Bray Wyatt, you think of WWE. Like, you couldn't think of any other place. I literally couldn't see anything for him in AEW. I really couldn't, y'all. I don't know if that's from a fan standpoint, because I don't know, because I like AEW a lot too. But when it comes to wrestling, WWE will always be number one in my heart. AEW is kind of like the alternative, like Impact was, which was TNA back in the day. But yeah, I watched his promo, and it was heartfelt. Now, the thing that kind of got to me, that kind of irritated my soul, was the city I'm in now, Kansas City. The TV station that SmackDown airs here on Fox, it's like a local listings type of thing. They cut it off before we could get to the mask segment, where it's like whoever was behind the mask, I think it's Bray. They cut Bray off while he was in the middle of his promo, and then we see the mask person on the screen talking about, you don't know who you messing with, but you'll find out. I didn't get to see that part. I didn't see that part until it was 30 minutes after the show went off the air. And I just thought they just left us hanging. But I was starting to see some pictures on Instagram. I'm like, okay, I gotta see what this was about. And so let's see what happens, y'all. I'm really intrigued to see what happens. We've been waiting for Bray Wyatt for almost a year. No, it wasn't even almost. It was actually a full year since we haven't seen Wyatt. And we finally get to get him back. And there have been a lot of clues that was leading up to this. Like, even before we saw the White Rabbit deal, I had a theory that he was coming back anyway. Because I don't know if you guys remember him posting this on his Instagram, of him saying that, don't worry, I'll feed you baby birds. Now, I made a theory where, and I actually have text messages to prove this, that I was texting to my friends, and they said I was actually a genius for that, and I want to take credit for that. But yeah, when he said that, my wheels started to turn a little bit, and then it was earlier in the year when it was a lot of teasers of, supposed teasers of him coming back, but it didn't. I'm sorry, guys, I'm really tired. I'm sorry. But anyway, and it got to a point where I was starting to give up hope of him coming back. But then, however, Triple H stepped down, and I was like, okay, a lot of people are coming back. They're making their returns. Things are starting to look good again. And then this White Rabbit thing happened. From the jump, like, I didn't know what was going on, but then I started to really pay attention. I'm like, oh, this has got to be Wyatt. This has got to be Wyatt. I don't see Triple H, because Triple H is a smart man. In my opinion, he's the smartest man in the business. So, I'm like, okay, if anybody can bring back Wyatt, it could be Triple H. Lo and behold, they gave us the slow burn, but they finally gave it to us. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Because I respect what Vince has done with the company throughout the years, but he was killing his own damn company, like I said in the last video. Or one of my last videos that I did. Vince McMahon was the poison to his own company. Like he said 20 years ago. He's going to kill what he created, and he damn near did it. But Triple H stepped in and was like, that's enough. Now, I know the real reason why Vince McMahon stepped down. I think we all know this by now. But I'm just so thrilled that they were smart enough to give Triple H the power to be able to be the head of creative. Because WWE was going down the toilet. And it's like within 2 months, they were back on track in a heartbeat. And you guys notice AEW started to slip a little bit. Now, I'm not saying I'm just going to stop watching AEW because I like AEW a lot still. I feel like they just have some work to do, that's all. But when it comes to WWE, I feel like they're heading in the direction that they needed to. So, yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you guys my take on Wyatt's return. I feel like it was long overdue, in my opinion. But I'm just finally glad to see him back. And I'm also happy to hear that he's a SmackDown superstar as well. I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I feel like Bray Wyatt should always be a SmackDown character. Like, he should always be exclusive to SmackDown, in my opinion. Like, yeah, it'd be cool to see him on Raw from here and there, but I personally feel like he belongs on SmackDown. Like, I don't know if it has something to do with, like, when The Undertaker was running things on SmackDown for all those years or what. But that's just how I feel about it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you guys think that big things are coming Bray Wyatt's way? Let me know in the comment section. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.